Hello guys, it's Nat, and today I'm going to be reacting to a video titled I'm Not Racist. This video is by Jorner Lucas. Based on the title, I'm going to make an assumption. I'm going to guess, and by the thumbnail, that he is racist. And that this is just going to be awful. But I mean, I guess we'll find out. Also, I got some studio lights, which I'm super excited about, and a new background. So I hope you guys really like that, and I hope this looks good. Okay. Anyways, let's get on into it.
With all due respect, I don't have pity for you black niggas. That's the way I feel. Screaming Black Lives Matter, all the black guys rather be deadbeats than pay your bills. Yelling nigga this and nigga that.
This is already so bad.
Call everybody nigga and get a nigga mad. As soon as I say nigga, then everyone react and wanna swing at me and call me racist cause I ain't black. Well, pound that then. Talking about slavery like you was around back then. Like you was picking cotton off the fucking ground back then. Like you was on the plantation getting down back then. Alright, look. I see a black man aiming his gun, but I'd rather see a black man claiming his son.
First of all, he does not have the right to say that word. No white person has the right to say that word, in my opinion.
And I don't mean just for one day and you done. I mean, you still trapped in a rut. And I work my ass off and pay my taxes for what? So you can keep living on free government assistance, food stamps for your children, but you still trying to sell them for some weed and some liquor. Or a fucking babysitter while you party on the road cause you ain't got no fucking goals? You already late.
Okay, there's so many things wrong. Okay. Just because you have food stamps doesn't mean you're lazy or you just don't want to work. It means that you either have a disability or you went to college and you can't find a job that pays well enough to pay your bills and pay for food and pay for everything else that comes along with living. It costs money to even breathe nowadays, to live. It's expensive. Like, okay, it's not like back in the day where we can freaking afford a house, we can barely pay rent.
Fuckers need to get your damn priorities straight. Wait, it's like you're proud to be fake, but you lazy as fuck. And you rather sell drugs and get a job and be straight. And then you turn around and complain about the poverty rate. Fuck out of my face. You can't escape problems. You can pray for some change, but can't break a dollar. Got nobody else to blame, so you blame Donald. They fucked the world with a Make America Great condom. My boy's been back. I'm not racist, my sister's boyfriend's black.
Just because your sister's boyfriend's black doesn't mean you're not racist. Oh my god.
I'm not racist. My sister-in-law's baby cousin Tracy got a brother and his girlfriend's black. My head's in the cloud. Heard there's not enough jobs for all the men in your house. Maybe we should build a wall to keep the Mexicans out. Or maybe we should send them all to the ghetto for now. I'm not racist. And I never lie, but I think there's a disconnect between your culture and mine. I worship the Einsteins, study the Steve Jobs, but you ride Tupac's dick like he was a fucking god. Oh my god. And all you care about is rapping and stunting and being ratchet, and that's the nigga within you. Music rot in your brain and slowly start to convince you. Then you let your kids listen and then the cycle continues. Blame it all on the menu, blame it on those drinks, blame it on everybody except for your own race. Blame it on white privileges, blame it on white kids, and just blame it on white citizens. Aim at the vice president. Watch your class clowns. Niggas kneeling on the field, that's a flag down. How dare you try to make demands for this money? You gon' show us some respect, you gon' stand for this country, nigga. I'm not racist. I'm just prepared for this type of war. I heard Eminem's rap at the awards. Who's he fighting for?
When I first started watching it, I wasn't gonna say anything, but this doesn't sound like a white dude. And now I'm thinking, wonder if the person who made this video is showing two different sides of a conversation. Almost like, if you've heard Eminem's Untouchable song, he's showing two different sides. So he's showing the side of a white person and he's showing the side of a black person going through poverty and what they go through. So I'm hoping this is kind of like that, where it's trying to get a message across instead of just blatantly being racist.
Oh, y'all can take that motherfucker too, he ain't white no more. It's like you wanna be so famous, you'll do anything for attention and a little payment. I can't take you nowhere without people pointing fingers. Pants hanging off your ass, you ain't got no home training. Put your fucking pants up, nigga. Put that suit back on, take that do-rag off, take that gold out your mouth, quit the pitiful stuff, and then maybe police will stop killing you fucks. So what the fuck? I'm not racist. It's like we're living in the same building but split into two floors. I'm not racist. But there's two sides to every story. I wish that I knew yours.
Okay, I think I get it. Okay, so the person rapping, so the white dude rapping, well, I'm pretty sure he's like lip syncing to like some other person rapping. But anyways, besides the point, I think he's trying to show the ignorance of white people and how they don't understand what either people of color are going through or people of poverty are going through. I'm not completely sure. I'm gonna keep watching, but yeah.
I wish that I knew yours. I'm not racist. I swear. With all disrespect, I don't really like you white motherfuckers. That's just where I'm at. Screaming all lives matter is a protest to my protest. What kind of shit is that? And that's one war you'll never win. The power in the word nigga is a different sin. We shouldn't say it, but we do, and that's just what it is. But that don't mean that you can say it just cause you got nigga friends. Nigga, that word was originated for you to keep us under. And when we use it, we know that's just how we greet each other. And when you use it, we know there's a double meaning under. And even if I wasn't picking cotton physically, that don't mean I'm not infected by the history. My grandmama was a slave, that shit gets to me. And you ain't got no motherfucking sympathy, you pussy nigga. I'm sorry, you can never feel my life. Tryna have faith, but I never feel alright. It's hard to elevate when this country's ran by whites, judging me by my skin color and my blackness. Tryna find a job, but ain't nobody call me back yet. Now I gotta sell drugs and put food in my cabinet. You crackers ain't slick, this is all a part of your tactics. Don't talk about no motherfucking taxes when I ain't making no dough. You think you know everything, but you don't. You wanna copy our slang and everything that we know. Try to steal black culture and make it your own. Whoa. Fuck, I'm exhausted. I can't even drive without the cops trying to start shit. I'm tired of this systematic racism bullshit. All you do is fall shit, this the shit that I'm false with. And you don't know shit about my people, that's what bothers you. You don't know about no fried chicken or no barbecue. You don't know about the two-step or no loose change. You don't know about no 2 chains or no Kool-Aid. You don't know. And even though Barack was half as black, you hated President Obama, I know that's a fact. You couldn't wait to get him out and put a cracker back. And then you gave us Donald Trump and that was payback for that. I'm not racist. I never lied, but I noticed a disconnect between your culture and mine. Yeah, I praised Tupac like he was a fucking god. He was fighting for his life way before he fucking died. Nigga, die, nigga. And all you care about is money and power and being ugly. And that's the cracker within you. Hatred all in your brain and slowly start to convince you. Then you teach it to your children until the cycle continue. Blame it on Puerto Rico, blame it on OJ, blame it on everybody except for your own race. Blame it on black niggas and blame it on black citizens. Aim at the black businesses. I ain't saying I'm innocent, but I might be any day now, treating everybody how you want and any way how. I swear North Korea about to bomb us any day now. And now I'm ducking every time I hear a fucking plane now. Shit. You know I make a lot of sense, but you just can't admit it. When Eminem went against Trump, that was the illest. Cause even though he's white, he let us know he's standing with us. I'm not racist, but I cry a lot. You don't know what it's like to be in a frying pot. You don't know what it's like to mind your business and get stopped by the cops. And I know if you about to die or not. You worry about your life, so you take mine. I love you, but I fucking hate you at the same time. I wish we could trade shoes so we could change lives, so we can understand each other more, but that'll take time. I'm not racist. It's like we living in the same building, but split into both sides. I'm not racist. But there's 2 sides to every story, and now you know mine. Can't erase the scars with a bandage. I'm hoping maybe we can come to an understanding. Agree to disagree, we can have an understanding. I'm not racist.
Whoa. From what I'm getting at this is that there is a story to both sides and each person on the other side doesn't know the other person's story, and so they're just making assumptions, which is what a lot of people do. And I also wanted to say that sometimes people get money from the government is because they couldn't afford to go to college in the first place, or they went to college and they still can't get a job because of discrimination or whatever it is, they can't get a job. And sometimes people have disabilities too, and they can't get a job, and so they need food stamps to live off of, or they need disability money. Like, that's just how it is sometimes. And I believe that we need to help each other out, and that people should all come together and help one another instead of being greedy. People who say, oh, you're just lazy, like you don't want to work, so you're like mooching off the government. Okay, like, you work, that's fine, but don't just make assumptions about the other person who literally probably can't work, or has tried to work and can't get a job, and they just need a temporary solution to get money. This video has a really good message behind it. I made the assumption that this was just going to be some white guy overstepping his boundaries. And see, that's the problem. I made an assumption about someone. I made an assumption based on a title and based on a thumbnail. And that's what I feel like people are doing in real life, is making assumptions about people. And they also did have a point, and this is also kind of about white privilege, because he did have a point. If a white person was walking down the street in a hoodie and a police officer saw, the police officer probably wouldn't go up to that person. But if it was a black person or any other person of color, of course the police officer is going to go up to them and be like, what are you doing? And that's, I can't relate, but I can imagine that being a really terrifying feeling. And like, for people of color, it's just going out, driving in your car, and hoping that you don't get pulled over and shot, because that's the reality of it. Cops are taking their power way too far, they're pushing the boundaries, and that's not a good thing. They are supposed to protect people, they aren't supposed to kill people. No matter the race, gender, sexuality, like, that's not how things should be done, and a lot of people aren't understanding that. Like, yeah, Blue Lives Matter, there are some good cops protecting us, but nowadays, police are just overstepping their boundaries and taking more than what they deserve. And if you don't believe in white privilege, it's probably because you're white. And yes, the N-word is very derogatory. If you are white, or if you aren't black, you don't have the right to say that. That was a word used to belittle people when slavery was still around. And actually, slavery still exists on this earth. People in third world countries are slaves right now, or they're in human trafficking, basically the same thing. This video honestly made my heart race a little bit, and I'm kind of scared to be filming this and posting this, because I know a lot of people probably won't like my opinions. I'm definitely going to go back and look at his channel and go through his content, because I'm hoping he has more amazing content like that, where it causes conversation, it pushes the boundaries. Like, that's content I want to see. It inspires, it really makes people think. And that's kind of what I want to create too, is content that makes people think about what they're doing with their lives, how they're living. This video was very mind-opening. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys like this video. Comment if you want me to do more reaction videos. I would love to. Anyways, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Love you all to the moon, and bye.
The police are doing their job properly. Damn. A lot of opinions, a lot of confusion, a lot of resentment. Some of us scared, some of us defensive. And most of us aren't even paying attention.